What's going on, Wireless Express? My name is TJ Daly from your distribution partner Superior and one of your vendor partners, Pure Gear. We have this massive partnership that we've been working on lately, but I don't want to talk about that today. Today, I want to specifically talk to you about glass and the impact that it could have on your business. So I could sit here all day long and give you all these industry statistics on glass and tell you everything I know, but what does that mean to you? In the spirit of partnership, your team flew up one of the most amazing leaders I've ever met, a face that you see all the time, your Vice President of Sales, Ivar Freeberg. So I guess first of all, thanks for coming up, really appreciate it. I really wanted to try to understand kind of where you guys are at. What's your state of the union with glass right now?
Well, right now we're at about a 45% attach rate overall. And overall with accessories, we've been in that $28 a box wheelhouse now for quite some time. We just haven't been able to get over the hump. We've ran the numbers, ran the data. Stores that are over that 70% glass mix, we're seeing that their numbers are exactly where we want them to be in that $34, $35 a box wheelhouse.
Okay.
Where the stores that are struggling, obviously are struggling in that overall number as well.
Okay. You threw the number 76 out there, and I know that you know this, we've talked a lot about it, and you guys may or may not know, we have a really big perspective when it comes to our partners, right? We work with all the big carriers, we work with all the national retailers, and we're seeing that the people that we partner with can hit that 70% number pretty consistently. So if you were as an organization to hit that 70% number, what does that mean to the company as a whole, and kind of what would that mean to the people at the front line?
Well, we'll start at the front line first. Why don't we do that?
Right.
So at the front line first, obviously increased commission for everybody.
Sure.
The fact that you get gross profit in our commission plan is also a focus category, which means you can make money on your money. Again, those individuals and those stores that are in that 70% wheelhouse are maximizing that part of the compensation plan. To the company, $500,000 a year is what we're talking about, which obviously that opens up much more, right? That opens up more contests. That opens up us being able to add even more accessories to the lineup. Okay. Being able to do some things that maybe we're not able to do right now just because we have that extra influx of cash.
Okay, so I mean, that's substantial. I think one of the things that I'd like to understand, and we've talked before, this is super collaborative. We're always learning from you guys. We don't want to come in with a one size fits all. There are some unique challenges that you guys face at Sprint, just from the way you can do things that are different than a lot of the other people we work with. What are some of the unique things that you hear from the field on a day-to-day basis that maybe we should take into consideration when we're building a strategy to work with you guys from a training perspective or other things?
Well, the reality is with Sprint, we're probably about as close to a prepaid carrier as you can get amongst the bigger carriers.
Okay.
So cash, quite honestly, with our customers is a big challenge in some of the markets that we're in. Obviously, having that bundling strategy and not selling out of our own pockets is absolutely critical to our success here. Being able to navigate the handset lineup to where we can open up those dollars for accessories is definitely a huge area of opportunity for us right now. With the down payments that we see with a lot of our customers and with a lot of the towns that we're in, the reality is a lot of times accessories ends up becoming a second step process.
Right,
you get your phones today and then I'm going to come back to get the accessories later. So being able to ensure that all those proper behaviors are in there, that again, we're creating those dollars for those accessories is a key piece to our success.
So that's, I think, from my perspective then, a real important thing for us to do is work really closely with you guys on building that value. How to sell the service, how to make sure that you're letting your customers know that you're going to install the product for them, so that removes that anxiety from their world.
Right.
You can talk to them and give you guys data and information about, all right, if this customer walks out, they may not want to spend that money in your store right now, but if they walk out and they're one of those 50% of people that break their phones in the first year, then they're going to have to spend $300 for a screen replacement or something like that. So we will make sure we work in lockstep with you guys as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, and the other piece too is existing customers, right? Glass is going to have a shelf life, right?
Right.
Especially liquid glass.
Right.
So ensuring that we're taking a look at that, asking those right questions, and when we're getting to that year time frame, making sure that we're making that compelling offer to the customer as well to go ahead and get that new liquid glass to make sure that they keep their phone protected. I think that's a huge area of opportunity for us as well.
Well, yeah, and that's something that we worked hard for, and we've got a lot of different offerings. So based on that and getting people back in stores, it sounds like we've got a lot to do. So what you guys can expect is trainers in your store. We've got 17 people on our team that are gonna come in and work with you on how to sell glass. Expect tons of webinars. You're gonna see my face more, you're gonna see his face more. Over and above that, we've got spiffs, we've got contests, we've got a ton of stuff coming your way that we'll talk about in a later video.
The relationship we have with Superior is second to none. They're offering up the training, the resources. Now it's up to us to go out and execute. Again, $500,000 a year. Think of what that means to your pocketbook. think of what that means to the organization. As we spoke about earlier, that's more dollars for everybody. 70% glass, $35 a box. That's the target from this day forward. Let's really get behind this. We are the best team in the business. Let's go out and take it to the finish line.